Hi, I'm Matt from Tubby Tarot, and this is 10 Talk Tuesday. I want to ask you a question. Are you afraid of having a tarot reading? Are you scared that the cards might come up with something a little scary, a little less than what you want them to? Let's talk about this. I have been asked so many times by people who don't know anything about tarot and who have kind of just learnt about tarot through the movies, through horror movies, through that sort of thing. They always say to me, Matt, I'm way too scared to have a tarot reading. What if I am attacked by some kind of negative energy, if I have some kind of demonic force attach itself to me? What if the cards tell me something terrible that I can do nothing about? What if they say I'm going to die? I think this basically stems from ignorance. As they say, the more you know about something, the less you will fear it. And I believe that if you're going to go for a tarot reading, or if you are planning on going for a tarot reading, read up about what tarot is about. Go onto my website. You can find the link down below. But go and have a look at what tarot cards, oracle cards, go and have a look what any kind of card-based divinatory system or fortune-telling system is all about. And I promise you, you will have nothing to fear. I think once you've read what there is to be said about, especially tarot cards, you're going to have one of those like, aha moment. It's not going to be something terrifying anymore. Let's take an example. You walk into a tarot card reader. You book your appointment, you walk in. What are you expecting? I think most people in their mind, they're expecting a dark, shady room with dim, oh my goodness gracious, dim lighting, red or dark purple velveteen drapes, a table with a spotlight on top, an old woman or a young sexy gypsy type woman with big earrings, a turban, long nails, cards in front of her, maybe a crystal ball. Again, it's all Hollywood. That is not what we do unless it's part of this shtick, unless it's part of that reader's persona. Are they going to be doing that because that is how they want to come across? Is this a big theatrical production? Personally, I don't put much faith in that type of reader, in that kind of reader, because what they're doing is they're trying to cover up something in the appearance, the appearance of the whole show. And card reading is not a show. Tarot reading is not a show. It's quite a serious matter. It's a very personal, intimate conversation between the person who's asking the question, the cards, and the person who's reading the cards. Now, when you come for a reading with me, you book. And if you're doing a face-to-face reading with me, you will arrive at my door. You'll park your car in my driveway at my home, and you will come through to my reading room. It is probably the most innocuous, non-terrifying place on this planet. It's brightly lit. There's a desk. My reading desk doubles as my work desk. And of course, the only thing that you're going to find in that entire room that is quite scary and that you might be a little bit afraid of is my Jack Russell, who will probably come in and lie next to us whilst we do the reading. My cards are on display along with all my deities and my little bits and pieces, my little cross from overseas, from Jerusalem, my deities from India. All the things that I love, all the beautiful things I love, they're out on display. Nothing's tucked away, nothing's secretive. You'll sit down in a very comfortable chair. I'm not going to switch the lights off. I'm not going to close the blinds. Everything is done in bright sunlight. Sunlight is positive energy. The more light we have in the room with us, the more positive and more free the reading is going to flow. All right. I don't do a whole calling on the spirits, blah, blah, blah thing. A lot of readers do this, and I honestly take my hat off to them. I think it's a fantastic practice. It's something that just does not resonate with me. I like to just get in there. Hi, what's your name? Let's have a little chat. Would you like some coffee? We go straight into it. Get the cards shuffled, deal, chat. Ask me the questions that you want to ask me. Ask the cards the questions you want to ask them. I then do your reading. I then do your interpretation. We chat, we talk. It's like Afrikaans people say, dis verskriklik gesellig, né? Which means it's very comfortable and very sociable. It's a social interaction. So please, you don't have to be afraid of having your cards read. The energy that we are working with is positive. The cards cannot, well, they can, but the cards will not tell you anything that you cannot deal with. What the cards do is they simply give you a little roadmap of what is to come. It's up to you to travel that route. It's the same as saying to yourself, okay, punching this into my GPS, I'm going to Joburg. You get to Germiston and you decide, no, you're going to go another way. Your GPS recalibrates. That is what you can do. You are the GPS. You can recalibrate when you suddenly hit either a detour in the road or a dead end. The cards simply give you that overall map of where you can go. It's up to you to follow the route. All right. And if you don't want to follow the route, that's great. Follow it for a certain way, at a certain distance. If you don't want to follow it at all, that's also great. But what the cards tell you will happen. You can't change that. You're not going to be able to change the fact that there's going to be a power dynamic shift at work if you come to me for a career reading. You are not going to be able to change the fact that you will meet some tall, dark stranger if you've come to me for a love reading or a relationship reading. It is going to happen. The cards have said it will happen. But how it happens is up to you. A lot of people come to me and they say, okay, I want a reading, and suddenly the death card comes up. All right? Or the devil card comes up. Those are the two that people have the most problems with. And I actually know readers, tarot readers, who take those cards out of the deck for fear of distressing their clients. It's not nothing is what it appears to be. It's simply a roadmap. The death card means something is about to end so that something else can begin. There are ways of interpreting the cards. And if the person you are sitting with is a really good, experienced tarot reader or oracle reader or whatever they are, whatever divination system they're using, even a tea leaf reader, if they know people and if they are skilled in doing this being fortune telling or cartomancy, all right, or divination, if they are skilled in this, they will be able to make that reading not only true for you, but non-threatening for you. So they will give you exactly what the cards are saying, but the way they deliver that message will be non-threatening. So in closing, no, you do not have to be afraid of going to a tarot reader and having your cards read. It is just going to give you a slight indication of where you must go, what route to follow. Remember, it's up to you to recalibrate. This is Nat from Tubby Tarot saying, I'll see you on the flip side.